Going on, everybody? When Fits Family Constrictors, I want to welcome everybody. Wally, welcome. Don't stop what you're doing. Keep it going. Do all the work. Oh my God. I wish ads wouldn't just pop up when I actually go live. It should actually start like afterwards or somebody watches it later. It is what it is. Oh yeah, don't stop your work while I keep going. Pete, thanks for stopping in. Will Business Reptiles, hello. Rob, hello. Supreme Geckos, again, that's Wally, in case you didn't know. You want to check out his 12 Days of Christmas. I set a Facebook link on my last video to that. If you don't know where it is, you can go check it out. Gives me a view. All right, I see an Iron Dog in there, and Donna's in there. Exquisite Exotics, hello. Mr. J, hello, sir. Thank you for stopping in. David W, how you doing, man? Mason's Morphs, what's going on? Mr. J. So, got a question for you, Mr. J. When do you plan on breeding that snake of yours? Definitely might be able to work something out if you're going to wait until like next spring or so to start pairing up. Let me know. Might be able to work something out for you. What's up, Iron Dog? Do what you got to do, man. No worries. Glad y'all showed up. Chris, hello. Chris Sutton, hello. Okay, good. I just want to excuse any noises you might hear. I got a weird buzzing in my overhead light that I have turned off. I'm working on some different lighting stuff, as you all can see. I'm not happy with the way it is right now, so I will change it up. It looks differently when I go to try it out. I don't know. And I know my kids are down there playing some pool and doing some other stuff, so, and they got a bar next door. It might be a little bit of noise. That part I can't really do much about. Might have to change my days or something. I don't know. See, Thursday seems to be busy around here. Dead every other time. Hello, Mary. Thank you, David. That's actually awesome for you to do, and I appreciate it. And I want to let you all know that we're definitely going to be able to do some more shows. I looked at my stuff, and the best I've ever done was I got a check once in 5 months. It took me 5 months to get $100 on YouTube. I don't get a ton of views, you know what I mean? So, I mean, a person in my size channel, I don't know if that's good or bad or what, but anyway, what is good is that doing the game shows, I was able to make that $100 in the last 2 months. So that's a big jump. And it's because of all y'all's help, like that, David, right there. So we will definitely be doing a Christmas giveaway deal. Not sure of all the plans on that yet. My wife's working on some stuff as well, so we might just add it together. I'm going to be talking with Exquisite Exotics, so I'm glad you're here. And if you haven't subscribed to Exquisite Exotics, I suggest you do so. Two brilliant minds that again, I watch people's video and I pick up on these little things, and if I don't get it or whatever, I'll investigate it a little further. And they really investigate their stuff too. They make the phone calls, so we don't have to. It's like a commercial. Go check them out. But they might be getting involved as well on a little Christmas thing. I know Iron Dog is going to be doing a Christmas deal with my Animal House. Hello, Justin. I see you joining in. Hello, Lexi. Hello. Candy bars were mailed out. I'm sorry. This place is small. Slakely's. It's a small little place. It's just like a kind of niche type thing. And they get orders like crazy. So I'm not high on the list. But I was able to get them. I had to pay extra for them, man. They were hustling an extra 50 cents a bar for these things because they're hard to get. So I guess. But I was able to get them. But that said, I happen to, people that are in here right now, I guess we got 18 people watching. You know what? Let's just be fair, because people have to work. People are busy. They got things going on, and maybe they can hear it now. If they don't hear it now, they'll hear it later. But before this live's over, we're going to give away a Uber bar. I know it's not much, but we will give away a Uber bar. And I wasn't planning on doing any kind of a giveaway thing tonight in this video, but I seen I had an extra envelope, and I know I have an extra $6, and that's what it costs about to ship one of these things out. So why not? So before we end, we'll do something easy. And Mary, hello. Mitch, hello. Thank you for joining. So before we go, somebody get a Uber bar as well. Those Uber bars were sent out. I have the Uber bar already, so I don't have to wait for it or anything. Just got to find out who it is. I don't know if everybody emailed me for Uber bars. I sent out, I think I sent out 5 of them, but 6 total bars. But 5 different people, and I don't remember, and I can only go off of who emailed me. So, Chris, you left a comment. Did you win a Uber bar? Because if you did, I didn't mail yours off yet, and I will mail yours off right away tomorrow. In fact, you did email me. I didn't get it, but listen, that don't matter. I'll send yours out tomorrow as well then. But I'll need your address, and I don't think I got it. I'll look again, but we don't have to worry about it right now. We got Instagram, all that stuff, and we're almost like family. Although you've never invited me over to dinner, and any good friend would have. Mary and Mitch invite me over for dinner. Guarantee I move down there in Texas, I'll be over for dinner. Leon, hello, my friend. Patent Pen, hello, hello. Thank you so much. Patent Pen and Pythons. Again, another person that I'm gonna bump up right here right now. Any one of our service members is the best in the world to me. I don't even care. Like people have passed or whatever, but you don't know what it's like. I always imagine myself back in the day, when they had to pick up their muskets, leave their farms that they cultivated by hand and built with their wife and their kids, and they're like, look, I got to go and leave everything I love so that I can go and make sure that you guys are going to be able to have the things you love in the future. Like that's a lot. And to pick up and leave your family is not easy. I understand, and I'm grateful. So thank you. I know yesterday I let you know, but I'm telling you that you don't have to have a special day as far as I'm concerned. I think everybody in here feels the same way about all of our men and women in service, or that have served. And I'm not kissing butt right now either, man. I think I could take you. Okay. but I like what you're about, man, and I respect you. I'm appreciative. What else we got going on? You did email me. Okay, well, I'll have to look for it. But I need your address. I'll get an Instagram one way or another. I'll mail it out tomorrow. You can wait for a damn Uber. I relax. But I felt weird about it because you said something. I'm like, I thought there was another person, but I knew there was 6, but there was really 7 bars and 6 people. And I had like 6 stuck in my head. It's very understandable, people. Don't hold it against me. You can just think Mitch right now talking some stuff, thinking of something horrible to say. Lola Wood. Hello. Well, I didn't even see you. Did you comment something in here? I hope you didn't ask something and I totally missed you. Well, thank you for stopping in here, and I hope you stop back by. I actually meant to post this on my Facebook too, but I forgot. But that's okay. I'll do it on my next one. You should be more interested in my next one, or I have more information for you. But anyway, I ended up making a check in 2 months. And I know, listen, I did have the whole big idea of being a YouTuber type thing, like that being a thing. That went away pretty quickly when I realized that takes so much of your time that I just can't give. You know what I mean? If I want to be, this is the best I can do given what I need to give to my family and everything first. But my friends are so important. So like, this is my hobby. This is my thing. This is what I do whenever I got my free time, which is not often. L Harper, how are you? Everybody go check out L Harper. I'm going to up L Harper as well, because I've been friends with that cat for a while now. I might have been his first subscriber, to be totally honest with you. And I'm much appreciative when he stops in. Y'all can go check out Mason's Morphs too if you want him. He's all right. Hopefully you all are subscribed to each other anyway, but when I see a new name that you might not see in your regular lives, I like to bring them up and bring them to your attention. Just because that's what we do, right? I know Mary does that stuff. She's like the guru over there on Instagram from what I'm hearing. God, that light is buzzing. It's freaking me out. I thought it was a fly or something in there, but there's not. So by the show, I'll send out another person Uber bar as well as Iron Dog Reptiles, because I screwed him and didn't send his out. God, I'm glad it was you though, Chris, because if it was like one of the new people that were like, oh, Uber let me down right off the bat, yeesh. What do you mean topper bar? What's that? Oh, Uber bar. It's a Uber bar. It's a candy bar. It says Uber on it, man. And no, it's not my thing. They're not made for me or anything like that. I don't have to say that. I could just be like, not say nothing and let you think that they make candy bar, that I actually have my own candy bars made. But as long as I don't say that I do, then I'm good, but I don't. They're not mine. They just happen to say Uber on them. Yeah. So what do you like there? Dark chocolate? Or do you like the milk chocolate, Chris? I might as well get that from you now. And if you're diabetic, I won't send you one. I'll send you some lettuce in a baggie. You know what I'm talking about. What's that? David saying something? David W is a good dude. Is he starting with me? He wouldn't start with me. Nobody subbed to David W? That's insane. The guy's got a Gaboon Viper. Well, do I gotta say anything else? He wouldn't have to do anything else. If once a day he just went in there and put a camera on it and was like, look at that thing. We'd all be like, I'm looking. It doesn't, he's cheating. Like, I shouldn't even give him a shout out. Lettuce. Go Rob, like the lettuce too, patent pending. Holy crap. I think there is a fly or something trapped up in between there. It's freaking me out. I hope don't catch the place on fire. All right, I'm done looking up there. All right, beardy food, huh? I've never had a bearded dragon. I never owned one. Never had one. Somebody told me that you don't put a water dish in with them, and I was like, what? No water dish? Nah, not my kind of animal. My animal needs water and a dish. Just makes me feel better. Well, I'm sure they eat, Mitch. I gotta think about a good way to give this other bar away. I don't, like I said, I don't like to make it too hard, the questions, but I gotta figure out something good. Also gotta tell you a little story. Some weird stuff that happened to me at the old Wally Mart. Am I allowed to say that? No, I said Wally Mart. Yeah, that's not the place. This place I'm talking about colors is yellow and red. You have some crusty geckos, huh? Yeah, my son likes the crusties. He likes there's something else he wants too. I don't even, I'm not a lizard guy. I'm going to be doing a live here sometime in the future with Wally Kern. This guy is a gecko guy, so he knows all that kind of stuff. So if you all or any of you all have that kind of thing, I'll be letting people know about it beforehand. That will be the one to do to watch because he can answer these questions. I don't know nothing about these things. I truly don't. All right, listen, patent pending, man. I just sent people over your way, and now you're talking about UFOs. Come on, dude. I thought I seen one once. Yeah, I know. If you didn't film it, it didn't happen. And I know the difference between a flashlight on the roof and, you know, I'll tell you what, when, this is funny you brought that up. Patent pending, when is your first name? I don't want to keep calling you patent pending. It's ridiculous. For me, it is anyway. It was just you and your wife. Of course it was. It's always just you and your wife. Eric, thank you for your name. That was the name I used to tell people when I was a little kid. They used to ask me what my name was. I told everybody it was Eric. My mom come to pick me up from school many a times, and these teachers wouldn't even know who I was because I thought I was Eric. But anyway, when drones first came out, this is years ago, when they were, you know, they just came out, and I lived in Southwest Florida, kind of I lived right on the other side of the road from the nice area, you know, like the really nice area. And I was sitting out in front of my house one time, it's late in the evening, and I was practicing some Jamaican religious practices. Just started. You know, it wasn't like towards the end. It was just started. And all of a sudden, I see this weird thing, middle of the night, coming down the street. Weird light. It's doing weird stuff. And it was making kind of a buzzing noise. You know, it was kind of far away. And I was like, what is that? That's weird. You know, that's down the street. It was coming. And I lived if you drove down this street, you'd run right into my house. Like if you didn't stop, you had to go right or left. And if you didn't, you go straight into my driveway, right into my garage where I was sitting there standing. And I'm watching it, and it's coming closer and closer to me. And then all of a sudden it gets down right in front of my driveway, and it shoots up in the air, and I can't see the outline of it. It shoots straight up in the air, freaked me out all night long. Called a bunch of my friends, told everybody about it. They called me crazy and everything. It was pretty bad. Anyway, a week later, daytime, I see the same thing during the daytime, but I can see that it's this weird helicopter type thing. It was a drone. All right. David W's channel right down there. Thank you very much, Iron Dog, for putting that in there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, Iron Dog Reptiles, and I know Justin from My Animal House are going to be doing a Christmas thing. I think a few people are going to be doing those. I'm definitely going to try and work mine around other people's. And anything I can do for other people and theirs as well, let me know. You know what I mean? I definitely be glad to help out. Even get the word out, need something, whatever, let me know. This Christmas, it might be really crappy for a lot of people, and the way things are going, it just might be that way. So I figure if we can make it a little bit better somewhere, then let's do it. Wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't that be awesome, Mitch? Listen, if this video gets 100 likes, Chris has to dress up as Santa. And Justin is an elf. Well, I know Donnie from DR Reptiles is not going to join my channel, but he would make a good elf. And I'm not messing with him, but he's always messing on with himself about how he's short. So this is him saying it, not me. Oh, no, Miss is going to send us. I just want a video of what's going on. DA Exotics. All right, Eric, this is the guy you want to talk to. You tell him your UFO story. I'm a skeptic. DA will tell you. And that doesn't mean I don't believe it. That just means that I don't believe it. Even when I think I see or hear something sometimes, I really don't believe it until I know that that's the case. I was too fooled. I had older brothers. I think that's the thing. I had older brothers that constantly mess with me. Constantly. So, like, I don't believe nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't tasting nothing. I ain't trying nothing. You know, I'm really bad like that. Now, DA Exotics, on the other hand, he might think Chris is actually Santa Claus. No, I'm only messing with you, dude. But he's into that stuff. I think he's down with Art Bell. Come on, sit on Chris's lap and think about the first thing that pops up. Oh, I got to get a different chair because I have a tendency to nervously wiggle back and forth. I'm not saying that they're not real at all. And I love Art Bell, by the way, DA Exotic. So, you know, that's some stuff that I like. I love to listen to when I'm working. It's great to do while you're painting or something like that, or doing some other stuff. Because if you're like me and just love, even if you don't believe in this, that, or the other, just imagining it is pretty fun. It is. And I'm not saying I don't believe in UFOs and aliens. I mean, I think I'd be silly to think that there's no other life out there, and that if there is, they're not more equipped and adapted and been around much longer than ourselves. I think it would probably be pretty easy to get here with a much greater mind than ours. What mother effing reptiles? What's up, elfin reptiles? I always say effing. We all do, and you mean it that way, so you can't criticize. Switch to live chat. What do you mean? What happened? Your Jeep's name? I love Star Trek. I used to hate it when I was a kid. Elite Exotics. What's going on? I'm gonna bump you up as well. Another guy who's been around for a long time now. Glad you joined. Stick around for a little bit. I'm not going to go super long tonight, only because I have a couple of emails I got to answer, which is awesome because I haven't got a ton of emails about snakes lately. Like, it dropped right off for a while. I don't know. And like, again, I think it's, you know, the election and people waiting for stimulus, but it's freaking me out. Oh, someone's chat wasn't rolling. Yeah, reset. Just relog it, reload it. That will go. You can't time out Mitch. He don't need it. He can do whatever he wants in here. Kick a nut if you want, Mitch. I'm not going to look bad at you. Don't really do that, please. Joking. I didn't see an actual object, just spinning lights behind a cloud moving north-south. I said, oh, well, you know, that could have been a drone, man. Still freaking cool, though, right? I love that stuff. we see a lot of northern lights and stuff up here where I'm at. So in the nighttime sky, there's so much cool crap to look at. As a matter of fact, I believe it was last spring, there was a system of satellites, and I'm not even sure, they're probably still going now, but maybe not in our spectrum of sight. But there was a string of like 26 satellites that was crossing the sky every night, you know, and it was just kind of crazy looking, watching them going by. And I remember a lot of people were like, "Oh my God, you guys have seen it?" And it's just the satellites, and you can see them, you know, up there whizzing by, and it was pretty cool. So I do love all that stuff. I'm not saying that they haven't come here; they're not real either. I'm just saying I haven't seen one. A laptop, huh? Nice. Check. Just making sure I don't miss anything. I miss a lot of comments, and I hate that. I feel horrible about it all the time. Yeah, everybody is waiting for stimulus. I don't know if we're going to see it anytime soon. I think this is going to be kind of a rough one for a lot of people. So I understand people don't want to, you know, get involved with things. Don't worry about it. I get it. Things are super tight, especially a lot of people around here. I'm really trying to figure out what I can do for family around here. I'm not going to go to YouTube about it and stuff like that, but I'm trying to figure out something to do for them because talking with the principal the other day, I was kind of strict with the principal. I think he likes it. He's a weirdo. And I asked him, is there any families that are like, you know, in a really bad way right now that you know of? And he's new around here, but he messaged me back with that he did know somebody. And I was like, oh, well, good. I can donate to the school and they can donate to them or something. So I'm trying to work on that. Not that I'm trying to earn a medal and I'm not donating a whole lot. It's just things are bad, man. I'm sure they are everywhere. You know, the first Mary, it is cool, but honestly, the first 4 years we were here, and I say a lot of people around here kind of treat us kind of crappy, and they kind of do. If I'm being totally honest, we get cold shoulder even after 6 years. It's still been rough. That's why I'm very grateful from people like Rob and his wife Amy upstairs. You know, they got some really cool apartments upstairs above here. I love this old building. God, I told him to make the one right above my place a 4-bedroom, and I'll just rent it. But he's doing it a 3-bedroom. But as cold as a lot of the people have been here for the first 3 or 4 years we're here, somebody would put $100 gift card and mail us $100 gift card, and I don't know where it would come from or for nothing. They would just send us $100 gift card, and basically that's what we're gonna do. You know, they stopped coming, and I don't know if it was an elderly person, maybe that knew why we moved up here or something. Like we still can't figure it out. We don't know where it's coming from. We didn't know if maybe Eli's father's side of the family. I don't think he has any living family anymore, though. That's the thing. We don't know. But for years, somebody sent $100 every year as a Christmas thing, and we think it was because of that. We don't know. It's weird. But so that's what we're planning on doing. It's like paying it forward. And I'll tell you, one of those Christmases, it came in pretty handy. We had bought cruise tickets, and a lot of companies are out of Houston or out of Texas area because they get a better tax break for bigger companies in Texas than most other areas. And Carnival has their business line through there. So we were having a problem buying cruise tickets through our bank, you know, or we're using our cards because of a lot of fraud or whatever coming out of those areas. So our bank was frozen up. Like luckily we do our Christmas shopping throughout the year, but we didn't go and buy all the Christmas dinner stuff. Everybody was coming, you know what I mean? And that the morning, the day before Christmas Eve, we were going to actually have the money to go and get all the stuff. And we weren't able to get to it. And it was because of that $100 gift card, we were able to put the dinner off. So, yeah. What's up? Now, is it Lou Balls? I just say Lou Balls, I guess. I like that, Lou Balls. How you doing? And thank you for joining. Somebody going to win a Youper candy bar before we're over, and we're not going to go real long, like I said. I still got a few emails to send out and take care of a few things. I probably look a little tired because I've been up since 4 this morning. I am a little tired, but I am working on a Christmas deal coming up. There's a story I want to tell you all before I go as well. And God, while he's doing his Christmas, we'll talk about all that, all coming up. My next live, I'm going to talk about my next game show that we're going to do. It'll be a Christmas themed game show. It will be before Christmas. I think that's best. It's always hard to ship things out during Christmas time. Also understand that if we do animals, weather pending for shipping, I'm getting to that point in the weather where it's going to get a little tight. I can actually ship in a little bit colder weather than some other people, only because I've had the Master Yoda in the reptile business. If you don't know who that is, that's Garrick Meyer. I like to call him Yoda. He's given me a lot of wisdom up here in the Great North. And he's got some really good shipping techniques for the colder weather. So I can ship up to a certain temp, but after that, we got to wait until spring. Sometimes in January, I will get like 4 or 5 days of good weather that I might be able to ship as well. But that's coming to an end here. Probably in the next month or so, I'll have a hard time shipping. Ouch. That's what always makes it tough. And then if people are smart, they buy their snakes, and then I hold them until spring because I can't ship them out, and I feed everybody pretty decently. So by the time they get their snake, if it wasn't ready to breed when they bought it, it's almost or is ready by the time they get it. We got long winters. All right. So I'm going to get to the story. Like I said, I'm going to keep this kind of short tonight. I'm very thankful for everybody. Again, if you weren't here earlier, usually it takes about 5 months for me to earn $100. Now, I don't get a ton of views in my videos because I just don't do crazy good videos. I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? Eventually it'll happen, but I'm being honest with you. I'll always let you know what I'm getting because I told you that this money will be invested in there. I think it's $106 that I'm actually going to get. But 2 months instead of 5 months. 5 months was my best, usually around 6 months, but 5 months has been my best. And because of you all and doing these game shows and y'all supporting the game shows and the super chat stuff and the views and the time watch and stuff, I'm able to do another one. So this is really awesome. This is what I was praying for. Honestly, I try a lot of stuff because I'm always wanting to have fun, and it isn't fun to me if we can't interact. That's why I also need to bring more people on here, even though StreamYard takes all your stuff. I need to have more people on here so we can have a little bit more fun time. Sharing this stuff is a good time. I'm reading comments. J-Dog's in the house? What? What? J-Dog? It's good to see you, my friend. I haven't seen you in a little bit. I think I seen you pop in another live the night before last or so for a brief second, but you've seen you all. Well, thank you for joining in here, man. J-Dog's been here for a while. I like him. I'm going to hook him up as well. Blue Balls, you've been a subscriber of mine for a while because I don't see a lot of your comments on my videos. Let's size them up, everybody. Give them the stink eye. Come on. I'm glad to have you. I see you in the next live. I'll boost you up there too. Because I think everybody has the right to police my streams. And then what that means to me is I don't care. If somebody comes in here and talking crap, I'm not going to delete them. If you guys delete them or whatever, you're sick of seeing it or whatever you want to do, so that's up to you. But I'm not going to delete any of that crap. Because I'll clown anybody who comes in here talking smack. Yeah. I'm not allowed to be, I still have to be polite, my wife said, but I can go off if I need to. But things have been really great. So no worries. Yeah, a little smack talk. It works. And it's raining out, so definitely before I leave, I'm going to drop a couple of males in with females. What a crappy deal this deal was. Gypsy Girl, thank you so much. I appreciate that because I'm awesome. Well, I appreciate it. And I'm not going to, I know people, this will get corny, but when I think of that stuff, I think about why I became, and I'm not saying that I'm awesome, so please don't think that I'm saying this. But if you all, I really would love some of my friends from down south to join some of these. I got to put this on Facebook one of the days, because if you all knew me 15 years ago, you wouldn't think I was awesome. So hearing that is very awesome. You know what I mean? I wasn't a good person, and I wasn't a bad person. I wasn't a thief. I didn't go out, like robbing or nothing like that. I just didn't give nobody a chance with nothing. I just really didn't. I was a really turd. Yeah, that was really nice. But because of that, man, I'm telling you, the better they get as well. I'm also planning on working on deals with some other breeders too, because there's some breeders that are a little bit closer to other people. Maybe something that my big problem is when I do giveaways, I haven't been able to do any giveaway. I'm giving away a het pied, which is no big deal. What are they, $120 or something? Pastel het pied, maybe not even that now. And at 3,000, I'm giving. That's at 2,500. And at 3,000, I'm giving away a pastel pied, which I don't even know how much they go for. A few $100, $300-400. I don't even know. But I want to be able to give away stuff that works for whoever the winner is too, because a lot of my people on here are breeders. You know, I would just like to be able to do that, and I don't have the quantity of stuff to be able to, you know, oh, you need this, I have that. So I would like to be able to work with a few other breeders to be able to make prizes that you can pick some stuff that you could actually use. The thing with that though is that these will have to be people that I know. You know what I mean? And you know, I know. I've been there. I've walked the ground. Or it's a place that you've walked the ground. You know what I mean? A place that you're very comfortable with, that you've walked the ground. But it isn't just going to be some fly by night type of deal. There's some responsibility I should have. Yeah, man. You know, I started out like everybody. I think everybody starts the same. Everybody really does. I mean, if you start off with top of the line racks and all that stuff, man, I wish I would have made the decisions you did in life. because that's hard. That's not cheap. It's not, you know, and just starting off, I don't know what I'm doing, throwing all my crap to the wolves. I mean, I can respect it because that's fun, but scary. All right, what's up, Lou? Yeah, that's it. Well, I was a turd. I was a real turd, man. I was kind of very confrontational. Like I was the kind of person, if we went to the club or something like that, I'm not a big guy either, which has always worked against me, you know, in my mind. But I'm always the guy that had to have my back at the wall. And I'm still like that when we go out certain places, especially if I'm with my wife and kids. I mean, you guys, I wish people could spend a day in my mind. Like I'm tracking everywhere I go, I'm like that. When I go to Walmart, I'll know if there's going to be some crazy shooter in Walmart when I'm in there. Because when I go in, I'm looking for X's. I'm doing all that crap. That's how I was back in the day. I think I was looking at everybody as if they were guilty for something, and it reflected on everybody, even my wife. Like I didn't even treat my wife great. I didn't go black in her eye or nothing like that. Ain't like, where's my supper, bitch? Well, nothing like that, you know. But just being like, if I don't want to say controlling either, but maybe controlling, if I'm being honest, like if deciding what we're going to be doing here and there and how we're going to do it, that kind of thing. Yeah, it's sad. Just telling you, being honest, I was kind of a turd. And then one day, one of my friends, I could tell in his face that he was like, oh man, Fitz is coming with us. And I remember getting an argument with my wife, and I was like, you know what? I need to stop worrying about what she's up to and worrying about what I'm up to. And then I just made a conscious effort. And ever since then, my kids love me, and I've been able to hang out with them, and it's been good. I mean, again, I wasn't a beater or nothing like that, but I wasn't a nice person. So thank you for that. It's been about 15 years of awesome. Really has. All my friends have told me too, oh man, you were so tough to hang out with back in the day. Y'all can subscribe to Kiss Constrictors because he's holding his awesome daughter against us. She's the only one worth watching on the channel. He's like, you guys ain't watching her. That's it. He's like a temper tantrum like a 2-year-old. Baby. I'm trying that reverse thing where I give you a hard time, you know, like radio stations do about other radio stations. Listen, again, people thought I was cool too back in the day. I was a very loyal person, very loyal friend. I'm that friend where if your old lady fucking, excuse my language, tried to flirt with me, I'll be like calling her out right there. You know what I mean? I was married once, didn't go so great. Best friend was involved, the whole nine. Yeah. And I think that had a lot to do with the reason why I wasn't cool to my wife Gloria now, because in the beginning, like I never worried about nothing. I never had a care in the world. And my mom always used to say, you don't care about nothing. That's why, you know, things happen beneath you. You don't even know what's going on. You know what I mean? So I was like, oh, now I got to be in charge of everything. And then I found out that I sucked at that too. So now I'm back to not really caring. and just asserting myself when I need to. Works out good. 233 more subs. They're free. The Super Pastel up. Keep plugging away. You got to make more videos. All right. I'm telling you, you got to make more videos, because what's hurt my channel is that I've taken a lot of breaks, and that's hurt my channel substantially. And you gotta, and it's so hard with your job, man, but you gotta be like, I'm gonna put a video out even if it's gonna be once a week, then it has to be every week at that time. People have to be going, is it 8 o'clock on Thursday night yet? I know some craziness is gonna happen. You got good stuff, man. What a great mind you got over there, Kiss Constrictors. You just need to do some work, you lazy bum. Yeah, if you surround yourself, it is. You really are who you're around, you know what I mean? It does kind of make up what's going on. Not everybody, because, I got some rough around the edges friends too. Friends that make me nervous when I'm around them. Ooh, end up in a new koi pond? I'd love to do that too. If we ever move, that'll be something on my list. I watched a really awesome video on koi ponds. Guy went to Japan and was like to these farms, or like, I'm sure you've probably seen it. If you're interested in koi, you've probably seen these videos. It's really neat. All right. You were in a crash. My body hurts. Stop. Crybaby pills for Jeff, please. Oh my God. I was in a crash. We totaled our car, Jeff. It's gone. Toast. My wife ain't crying. She got a bad back. Yo, Iron Dog Reptiles. I love that. Kiss Constrictor says has good content, but sucks at remembering dates. He read that comment on your video where I corrected it, and you said, "Oh, listen to you correcting my stuff." That was funny, man, Chris. That was funny. All right. So anyway, tell you what happened to me. I'm at the Walmart, the Wally Mart, something at that place. I'm not a big fan of the place, all right, but they swallowed up all the stores, and now the Dollar Generals are jumping into small towns, swallowing up the even smaller little mom and pop shops. It's getting worse. But I'm there and I'm in line, getting a few things. Ladies standing there, complaining. I had a mask on. It was just the regular mask. Ladies complaining about how Trump, and I'm not talking, this isn't a Trump or Biden thing for me. I was just bear with me. How Trump just needs to give it up, and that he's just trying to steal it, and that he's probably going to end up stealing it, and it will be the fraud that he does, and that all the media is behind him, and at that part I was like, I think I made a face like, I don't care how she feels. I'll back you up. Somebody says something to you later, I'll punch him in the eye. You know what I mean? I don't agree with you, but you have the right to feel your way. And as I'm starting to think that, I'm like, well, I don't know if the media is behind him. I haven't seen a lot of people being behind Trump as far as like media goes. But then again, maybe some of the stuff he does, you really can't put on regular media. I don't know. But anyway, she turns on and looks at me and she goes, you voted for Trump. And she starts poking me in the chest. And I'm like, are you for real, lady? Like, she's an older lady. You can't punch an older lady. I mean, you can, but there's totally a lot of people looking. And I couldn't have got away with it. I thought about a headbutt real quick. I was like, what? As soon as it started happening, the very first thing in my head was like, step forward and just run right through that. But I was like, wait, she's an old lady. You can't do that. I was like, ma'am, you don't know who I voted for, but you probably shouldn't be poking me like that. The lady behind the cash register goes, that's my mother, and you probably did vote for Trump. This isn't a bullcrap deal. I'm not telling. There's no bag of baloney at the end of the story, and or any of that stuff. And I'm like, I just want to get this right here. There's actually this what I got, and I'm like, and I want to go. I don't know what this is about. Do you work here, and is this what's going on? The guy behind me, old war vet of some sort. He's got the military hat on. I don't even have anything on the register. She's already grabbed it by now, So I just had this one thing, this little package, this little piece. And the guy behind me, old war vet, older than her, clears off the counter I swear to God, this is where I'm a dummy. I have my phone in my hand. I should be going. As soon as the lady poked me, I'm like, oh, I've been waiting for this my whole life. No viral videos ever. I'm going to get one. Didn't even cross my mind. He clears everything that he put on that conveyor belt off with his hand. And he comes up and starts poking the lady. I have to get this guy off of this lady now. Everybody's going nuts. Nuts. Where was the cops at, Jeff? What would the cops done in that circumstance? I wouldn't have pressed charges. What would have happened? I thought the old man was going to kill her. You ever see those crazy old guys that ain't really with it anymore? They've been in the war. They get that face. He had it. I thought he was going to get her. Walmart in Wisconsin, in Marinette, Wisconsin. It's crazy. I'm telling you, she's poking me. I'm not making this up. This is the truth. I'm not bullshitting you. My son, who is downstairs right now, is with me. He goes, oh my God. He goes, tell me about it. And then I went to leave because that's all happened. I was like, oh, it's all right, man. It's all right. No big deal. And the lady left. And I was like, it's all good. And the guy calmed down. He left, or I think he walked out the same door I did. I don't even know, but started getting embarrassed. And then I got the one little thing. This is all happening. And the stupid lady at the end, she wants to check my receipt. And I'm like, lady, I just want to get out of here. I bought a $3 little piece. Yeah, Wisconsin. They were nuts. It was our moms. And I didn't even say nothing bad to the lady. I was like, you need to stop. Hey, lady, I don't know how I said it, to be honest with you. Maybe I said it like too hip for him or something. Because the lady that was behind the counter that worked there, she was old as well. You know what I mean? And she wasn't a spring chicken. No offense if she's watching my video. Yeah, land of cheese. Well, that's where I can go 56 miles that way or 56 miles that way to go grocery shopping. And when I used to drink soda, I haven't drank soda in a couple of years now. But when I drank soda, we would go to Wisconsin all the time because you have to pay 10 cents extra per can. So if you bought a case of soda, that's an extra $1.20 that you got to pay when you buy the soda for that case. And then if you want, you can bring recyclables back in. But when you live out in the middle of nowhere, you're just not going to do that for the most part. What I miss. Well, the thing is that, my voting is mine and it's yours is yours. And I know there's a lot of people out there are super pro Trump and I have no problem saying that I'm definitely Trump over Biden for sure. And I was 100%, 1,000,000% over Trump over Hillary. That's not saying that I think that Trump is the best person to lead the United States. But I don't think, and I also, my biggest problem too is that I'm a very fair person and I'm always trying to be fair, but I think you can't be more fair than saying that I think the Democratic Party is broken, and it broke a long time ago when some of the biggest wigs controlling the left were in control, doing some kind of shady things, and now they don't know how to get out of it. And what's happened is you got a lot of people, and I hate calling them socialists because I don't think that, I call them progressives, okay? And I know a lot of people want to call them socialists so that it scares people into thinking that if you vote for Bernie Sanders, he's a socialist, we're going to be Cuba. The United States will never be Cuba, no matter who's our president. And these people are only president for 4 years. And if they do a good job, a really good job, and the stars are in line, they can get another 4 years out of it. I've eaten a lot of crap for 4 years with presidents, sometimes even 8. We can do it again. So whatever side you vote on is fine with me. I don't know. I think that, well, of course, both parties are broken. I believe Donald Trump was mainly elected because people were tired of politicians. I think that had a lot to do with it. And I think a lot of people enjoy the fact that somebody, a business mind, whether it's a shifty one or not, is in control. I kind of like that. So. Oh, hey, Mitch, anytime, brother. Wink, wink, wink. I got soft hands, my friend. I've talked about them before. Super soft. Yeah, definitely. That's my thing. I don't like to say I'm a Republican or a Democrat. I'm a constitutionalist 100%. And what sucks about that for me, because sometimes people make it really hard, Nancy Pelosi being one of them, there's a Democrat we should all be able to get behind and say, yeah, what a turd, I think what she's doing is pretty turd-like. But I think on both sides, this is what I'm saying. Both sides should just say, yeah, whatever. I agree to your Nancy Pelosi, as long as you're okay getting $3 trillion and we're going to put it on your name instead of my name and my presidency and the people's name, because we don't want to put it on the people. They already have to foot all the bills. Then fine, we're giving you the $3 trillion and we're to sign off so that the people can get their stimuluses and have some money. I'm okay with that. Speedo, it's coming, man. My wife said, no, don't do the Speedo. My wife is very flattering to me. She still makes me think that, that I might look all right in a Speedo. But I think she really don't want to see me in a Speedo. She gay. It's too funny. Okay, so I want to think of a way to get rid of this candy bar. I got one going out to Chris, and I'm going to give one out. And Andrew, you're not invited. Matter of fact, if you won a Uber bar, and I've just mailed those ones out to you, don't even wait. Go ahead, everybody enter. I don't care, even you, Andrew, because this is going to be a guessing. There's no way. I'm not gonna say anything personal about my life, because apparently Andrew at DA Exotics has been writing a book about me for the last 3 years, and he seems to know every little thing. I'm messing with him. I actually know every little thing about him too. I really do. Like, we've talked about so many things. I love to hear people's histories and stories. You're gonna take what, Rob? I missed it. The Uber bar? Hey, if you win, that will save me $5. You just come on down. Shit, I'll just give you the money. Gary's got their supply in yesterday. I'm like, I can't wait until then. I had to go and get them from Slakely's itself, and they were even low on them. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to write down a number right here. We have 25 people watching right now. Let's just say we have 35 people, because if I say I'm 9, I'm really 8, right? So Mitch will get that. All right, so we're going to think of a number 1 through 35, and I'm going to write this thing down, and I'm going to stick it to the back of my bald head, and then when I spin around, you get the number. So I'm not lying. You've already started, and I haven't got a number written yet, everybody. I'm not looking. So I'm not looking at, no, we can't. We got to stop. Everybody stop. I'm typing stop. Yeah, Mary, you done it. There we go. Hasn't started yet. There's 35 numbers I got to think of. Give me a minute. There's 35 of them. You only got freaking 10 fingers. I'm not taking my shoes off. Give me a second. Okay. I still don't got it. Yes, I've got it. I got the number, and I'm writing it down right now. All right. Nobody sees the number. The number cannot be seen. Let me remember the number. And we are off. I will take those 2 that started early. We're off. It doesn't stick to my bald head, guys. Sorry. Uber bar. Stop. We're not doing this. God dang it. Somebody got the number. But listen, this person would say pass it on. So I'm going to wait until I see that number again. And I can't tell you who the person is. And it's not DA Exotics. Well, they put a number. I mean, and I still haven't seen it, so I might have to just go that way. What's fair is fair. All right, we're going to call it. Jacob, your 18 was the last one that I seen. I see other numbers coming in after that. And okay, one person got it. Now, we're going to stop for a second. Chris Iron Dog Reptiles actually got the number first. But because Lexi and Chris, because Lexi just called it out, both are getting candy bars. Lexi, yours is in the mail. Should be there any day. Chris, you're getting one. If you would like, you can donate yours to the third person to put it, which was Gypsy Girl, who did put a $10 super chat in there that helps out for the next giveaway, which will be really soon and even better now too, which is cool. So Iron Dog, it's up to you. If you want, and Lexi, if you two want a gift to the third, we can do that. All right, awesome. All right, Gypsy Girl, I did that for a reason because everybody in here is just awesome like that. I appreciate it. So go ahead and email me at growingyouper@gmail.com, your address, your name, what you like to eat for dinner, what time you go to bed, what part of the house your bathroom's located at, all that kind of good stuff, and I'll get you a Youper bar out. So congratulations. If that don't freak you out. Hello, Kurtwood. Well, welcome. Thank you for joining, by the way. I know there was a few people in here, a few names that I'm not super familiar with. Jacob Ross. Not super familiar with these. These are names that don't show up all the time. Be watching, though, because we do have my channel will do a hidden giveaway coming up. I will tell you that. So one of my videos, somewhere throughout the video, I'll throw it in real light. Like I'm talking light dressing all day long on this salad. You're barely going to catch it. And whoever catches it first, or somehow we'll figure whoever catches it will be either in a running if a few people do, or put all the people that catch it in a running like we always do. It's just the way we do it. It's just easier that way. So, and this is going to be something kind of cool because it will be the first runoff of. So you're going to be watching for that. That's in the plans. My wife's also planning something too. She won't tell me what it is, but she'll tell me when. I told her I need time to think about, to be able to set stuff up. So she has to tell me beforehand, but she's got a plan. This would go really bad for me. It will be good for you guys all the way around, but it could go really bad for me. Well, she could tell you guys some stuff. My son was here. He'd tell you how I went off on his bus driver today. That's a story. Tell you what, if y'all want to hear it telling me, no, somebody thumbs down me, turd. You're no, I'm kidding. I like to be a jerk like that. Excuse me. Let me know for sure. Somebody's looking at my window, but they can't see me because my computer is right here. I want to try and turn the camera on. That would totally freak them out. All right, never mind. Wife's a bus driver. What are we talking about? Did I miss something? Yeah, the bus driver. We'll talk about that in my next live because I want my son to be here and Eli. I'll give you a simple kind of rundown. It's another one of those things where I'm telling you, I don't care if we kind of get shunned up a little bit or kind of pointed at with some stuff because we're not really from here type of thing. But I don't like it when my kids catch some beef, you know what I mean? Because, maybe the bus driver went to school with this kid's dad. Maybe this kid did some stuff, but instead of making that kid do some stuff, they're just going to go to my kid. And I don't just listen to everything my kids say, but I know when my kids tell me. My kids won't tell me the crap. They just won't. They know. They know I can't help them unless I know the 100% truth. And this turd, substitute turd, try to get in my son LJ's face a little bit from what a few people said before I went and had a talk with him this morning on the bus. But we'll talk about that next week if you all are interested. Let me know. Hit the Y button and hit enter if that's something you want to hear about. And you can hear it from my boys. I didn't say bad words because there were kids on the bus, but I can guarantee you this guy's going to be careful. He probably went and told the principal, and the principal was going to say, I know he's just like that. You should have seen it when I had a meeting with him. He came in here, he sat me down in the little kid's chair, and he conducted a meeting on me, and I brought him into the office. And that's the truth. And I'm not mean or rude. I'm just very forward. I think people are put off with that. And when I'm put into a situation where somebody's in aggression, or if they're in the wrong and they're in some sort of authority, or if they have a big thing, if they have policies, places that have policies, I'm very assertive, and I will make you stumble up on what you're saying just to point it out real quickly to let you know, okay, well, now that I haven't stumbled and you have, we understand that I'm in control now. And that's kind of what I did. It takes away everything they say to you. Still a little jerk in me. I know what I'm doing still. I know how to wield it. You know what I mean? Yeah, GA wants to hear about it. He's always into that stuff. He's sicko. All right, well, I'll definitely have my son, LJ, and Eli in here. Again, I didn't say swear words or nothing like that. But I was just as aggressive as he was to my son. You know what I mean? My kids, first of all, it's my son, LJ. He's the nicest kid in the world. He's by far the nicest kid in the world. He's the kid that's walking by. If he walked by 10 old people mowing their lawns, he'd never get home because he'd mow all 10 freaking lawns before he got home. He's that kid, you know? And the kid that did the thing was sitting right next to him, who was his friend. And his parents might even be watching this. Your son's a little Weasley, a little bit, just saying, not trying to be a jerk. But, you know, I don't believe in that snitches get stitches crap. I just don't. If you're doing some stupid shit and you do that crap with me around and then you get caught, if I was in on it in any sort of way, I'll eat what I got to eat. But you better not throw me under some bus because you done something stupid. I'll snitch you out. I don't care what y'all think about that. Especially when it comes to my kids. I hate that. That's why the world's the way it is because everybody thinks you can't tell. Listen, somebody comes and robs this guy's place, my buddy's place. I can't tell the cops because that makes me a chump. Chump I am then, man. I want my crap back. You know what I mean? Oh, God, that irritates me. Talking about you, Jeff, and about how you're a chump and people are putting poo turds up, calling you a public school. That's slang for stupid cop. I'm just kidding. Just messing with Kiss. Just jumping in lost. He wasn't sure. He was lost too. Same thing you, Penn. No, so I'll tell you all about that on my next live. Gypsy Girl, make sure you email me because if you don't, I won't send it. And Chris says he emailed me, but he didn't. I'm going to check the email right now. And I'm the type of person that will admit when I'm wrong for sure. I'm just kidding. I knew it was in here. No, I'm kidding. Because I filled out. Maybe I did send you one. I don't know. You guys don't even know. So many numbers and things going in my head right now. No matter, you winner. You got kicked out. Are you still policing people right now? Oh, you didn't email me. Oh, okay. Yeah, you had to email me because, like I said, even though I know you and I may have had your email or if Instagram, all that stuff, it's best to email me because, I mean, I answer like I am on my email more than I'm on Facebook or almost as much as I'm on YouTube. I mean, that's really where everything happens for me. So I don't always look for everything there. So it's best to email me usually. So I'm sorry if I didn't get you one out. Did I message you and ask for your? I could have sent you one, man. Who knows? Find out. You're getting one anyway. Oh, okay. But I might have sent you one too. I did send you one. You're getting yours. Don't worry about it. It's coming. I did send you one. Told you I'm a space cadet. And still haven't heard back from the insurance company. Blue, we're going. That's why I got to kind of go because she's ready to go. My boys went downstairs to play pool and everything else. And we're going to hang out here and help me. Turds. You know, my dog's like all sick with it. But so congratulations, Gypsy Girl. I'll send that out to you tomorrow. So make sure the email gets sent right away. You haven't sent it yet. goinguber@gmail.com. I haven't got it yet because I would have been notified. And I won't be able to send that out tomorrow. Damn it. Don't make me give you something. I'm just going through some questions. I hate the dead air. I get it, but I'm just going through some questions. I don't want to miss nothing. Private Catholic school was a good place to learn how to fight when I was younger. I went for a little bit, and you got to box each other. It was great. Nobody cared. Well, thank you very much, Lexi. All right, well, I guess we're going to kick it off. Everybody's going. There's something I'm missing. Am I missing something? Am I forgetting something? I'll make up for it. Anyway, I'm going to also start making sure that I get on schedule with my videos as well. I think I can also put out 2 videos a week. I have time to be able to put out 2 extra videos a week beside my live. I'd like to be able to do more, and hopefully in the future I can. And I'm going to work on days that I can get those out there as well. And I've been kicking around doing another show. But this show will not be on this channel. It might be on a separate channel. Trying to work on another kind of thing I'd like to do. And this would be kind of like once every month or so type show, but might be something y'all be interested in. A lot different than this, if I could pull it off. Thank you for your email. I'm sure that was you. It was. Awesome. All right, so what else? Night all, night all. Thank you all. You guys are awesome. And thank you all for the love and support. Thank you for all the like buttons. Thank you for the dislike buttons. As long as you stuck around to hear what I was going to say next. I appreciate it. I truly do. Anything else? Nothing else. I don't got no little kid here to flip you off, but I will. Love y'all. See me. Bye.